Hello, everybody. This is Cynthia for Psychology 3200 Research, and I'm going to speak about measures. The purpose of measurement is crucial to validating scientific hypotheses. How it's done is measuring at least two variables of similar constructs to see if there's a relationship. To assess the value of the variables, gather data about the correlation of the coefficients. The coefficient is a number that indicates how strongly two variables are related. The Parsons product moment correlation of coefficient is a numerical linear value of 0.00 to positive 1.00 or 0.00 to negative 1.00. Positive or negative indicate the direction of the value. Please note that 0.00 denotes there's no value, so there's no relationship between the measured items. Variables had to be measured first. A popular test is the Kronberg alpha, which was invented in 1952, also known as the coefficient alpha. For the internal consistency reliability, the mean number should not be greater than 0.70. That means that 70% is certain there is a relationship and 30% is uncertain. 1.0 indicates a perfect relationship. Before the Kronberg alpha, researchers used a split half reliability test by Spearman-Brown. Depending on the number of items measured, the test was split in half. One half was assessed and given a value, then the second half was measured and given a value, then both was combined. This formula was a tedious method. Okay, next, to test the reliability, we refer to the extent to which the measurements are consistent. I used 4 different methods. One was the internal consistency reliability test. This indicator confirmed consistency in values of variables within the same construct. The more items tested, the stronger the relationship. Test and retest indicator is another one, and the measure the same individual on 2 different times to see if there's a relationship in the results. The alternate reliability test, to avoid tainted results, the examiner can administer the same test in 2 different forms. And the last one I will list is the iterator reliability. And this is a test where at least two researchers judge and observe the results and see if there's any relationship between the variables. Finally, we need to have validity of the measurements. Validity is whether the study measured is what is supposed to be measured. One way to validate that is the construct validation, which refers to the adequacy of the operation definition of the variable. Another way is the content validity, based on comparing the content of the measure with the universe of content that defines the construct. Another one is the predictive validity, a way to use measures to predict future behavior An example is for the GRE exam, which indicates if a person is prepared for graduate school. And lastly is the convergent validity, which is the extent to which scores on a measure are related to scores on other measures of the same construct or similar constructs. Examples of this is a variable of shyness and social anxiety. Okay, concurrent validity. This examines the relationship of the measure and the criteria, which is the behavior. An example would be if measuring shyness, does the behavior coincide with the variable, which would be either a high degree or low degree. And finally, discriminant validity, which is a variable that will show no relationship, so there's no measurement. Finally, my question is, can anyone clarify what the operational definition of the can anyone clarify what the operation definition of the variable is? Thank you.